Hey, what up, everybody? Stevie Breech here. I haven't had time to do reviews on the last few Blu-rays that came out. I don't really like, putting reviews out on something as good as the Rock DVD or the Stone Cold Steve Austin DVD. I just, I just think it is what it is, and mostly everybody's gonna pick it up. I think almost everybody collects DVDs. They might not buy all the pay-per-views like a lot of people do, but they at least buy all the superstar collections. They might not, they might skip over the ones that don't have documentaries on them that are just straight up matches like the ladder match 2. They might skip over that, but I don't know. I got this idea mostly because I just wanted to give a shout out to the guys over at WB DVD News, over on their YouTube channel, which is just basically WB DVD News. They started doing their own little TV show, and I think that's a good idea. They put up their pilot episode. The person in the video, his name's Aaron. He did a real good job. It's a real slick looking video, and he put a lot of work into it, and it's pretty cool. I honestly have always been a backer of the site. I think it's a good idea that people go there and they can get the updates on what's going on. I tend to get a lot of my news secondhand from other people that go to the site. I'll go there maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. I don't spend a whole lot of time there, but it is a good site. It is a whole lot of information for the people that are out there. I hope that's not knocking it at all, but I just don't have time to go there. It is good that I can click on a YouTube video that looks like it's gonna be 5 to 10 minutes long, and it's gonna be packed full of all that news that it's in there, because that's gonna be able to keep my attention span. Or maybe like if I'm doing something else, I can at least have the video on in another tab and I can hear it, and he can read the site to me pretty much. I don't know, but I thought that was a good idea, and it's slick. So make sure you go over there and check them out. WWE DVD News. Make sure you subscribe so they can come to your box. But pretty much, the last three real big Blu-ray review releases have been the Stone Cold one, the Rock one, and then you had the Greatest Rivalry Shawn versus Brett one. Um, I don't know. To me, honestly, Greatest Rivalries was honestly a little bit of a letdown. Maybe I just had too much of a hopes of these guys blowing up and fighting with each other, but I guess that's all in the past, and they were pretty, sorry. Brett took over and he talked for most of the DVD, it seemed like, and Sean just sort of put his input in there. If you get my honest opinion, you know, Brett might say that everything's over, but you can still see, I think, in his eyes and in his voice, I still think he has some sort of a grudge on everything that went down, or maybe he just feels bad that it lasted so long. But maybe I was looking for a whole lot more talk. They told us that this wasn't going to revolve all around the screw job. It was going to be about everything from tag team wrestling to singles matches to the explosion, and from then on. I didn't get as much out of the tag team wrestling as I thought they were going to. Maybe they didn't have as many matches as they thought they did. But I thought they were going to talk about, the Rockers versus the Hart Foundation on house shows, blowing it up and stuff like that. But the one most important thing I got out of this is why Shawn Michaels' eye is the way he is, and they got it from one of the exclusive. I'm not sure if it's exclusive or if it's on the DVD also, but it's just like they put together all their conversations when the camera was off, and they put them all into one thing. It's almost like an invasion of privacy a little bit. Like you got to see what they were doing during the thing. Maybe they were hoping that they would throw a little bitch slap in there or something like that. But this is a highly recommended Blu-ray. It is a good one. I think this is a great way to kick off what I hope is a long line of these. I think they should have done one of these for Rock and Austin. I think they can do one of these for Rock and Stina. Just a little sit-down interview, put the matches in there, highlighted segments. But honestly, to me, it was a little bit of a letdown. There's not as many matches on here as you thought. Me and a couple people on Skype, we watched this in one night, cranked it out, and it was done. The Rock Blu-ray just came out. Good release, good documentary. I honestly have not had a chance to watch any of the matches yet. The documentary was really good, but the whole time I was thinking about it wasn't what Stone Cold was for some reason. Like Stone Cold was really good. They pulled out all the stops and they went to um, they just went above and beyond, and they did everything in the world. They made this guy. They like to call Shawn Michaels the greatest superstar of all time. That seems like their nickname for him. They like to put him over as the guy. But to me, they made Stone Cold seem damn near important. If he's not number one, he's number two. And they wanted to make sure his legacy was never trashed. But then again, the one thing I was thinking when the Rock DVD was over was, why the hell didn't they wait till the next year? Yeah, it might not be the Rock's biggest match, but he's going to be putting over John Cena at WrestleMania, and it ends with them building up to this match. Why not wait until the match is over where you can talk about the match and show the match? So this was at about a year too early. Stone Cold is more than likely not going to do anything that's really, really important in wrestling ever again. He might show up on Raw and do one thing or another. I don't even think that he wants to show up and be like a GM or anything. So Stone Cold's career is done. The Rock's is not. He has one of the biggest matches coming up. It's too early. But I mean, you got four of the biggest legends in wrestling. They all got Blu-ray releases this year. I thought that was damn good, and it was pretty good. Ladder match 2. I watched most of it. I tried to watch it all consecutively. It almost put me to sleep. There's a reason why there's only like one ladder match every couple of months, and they space it out, because if you just see them over and over and over and over again, it loses their effect. My dad came over when I was watching this, and he doesn't really like watching wrestling that much, but he'll watch it if it's on. And even he was like, "Is every match gonna be a ladder match?" And I was like, "Yeah, Dad, that's why it's called the ladder match DVD." It sort of lost its effect on me, and it sort of lost me. From there, SmackDown vs. Raw, still in the plastic. King of the Ring, still in the plastic. Really looking forward to watching that. King of the Ring was a really, really great DVD. The reason why I haven't watched this one is because I lived it. I watched them all. I'm not really sure what I'm going to get out of it, but it'd be nice to see the CM Punk promo. It'd be nice to see the Edge retirement again and whatever else they packed in there. Now this, WWE pay-per-view matches, best of the pay-per-view matches 2011. One of the most knocked DVD releases they put out every year. People say I buy the DVDs. I don't need to buy one more that has everything on it. I thought this was pretty cool how they packed everything on there. First thing I did was popped in Punk vs. Cena, the Money in the Bank, which is the last match on disc 1, I believe. It's the only way you're gonna get it in Blu-ray. They only released Money in the Bank on the single one. People are saying that you can wait and get it on the Punk Blu-ray when it comes out, but I wanted it right now, and it was nice to watch. Triple H and Undertaker from WrestleMania. Yeah, I already have that on Blu-ray on the WrestleMania one, but I didn't have to get up off the couch to watch it, so it was a plus to me. I think this is a must-have, and it's not like the other one is hard to find from the year before, the black one. I can't even remember who's on it, but that one seemed like it was like depleting, like you were seeing less and less of them out there. So, and it was honestly hard for me to pick up. The only place I could buy it was from Walmart, site the store. I couldn't get it on Amazon. Amazon sold out. So I'm not saying it's short printed, but I would definitely look into picking it up if you're a Blu-ray collector, because it was hard for me to find, and it's only been out for a couple of months. Stevie Breech, thank you very much.